Hello Libra, thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Tarot Grand Lux by Cyril Marchetti. Website for them is usgamesinc.com. Feel free to check out that website if you want it. Supportive Oracle cards, Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. Illustrations by Jesse Reish. There's a website on there at the bottom. If you freeze frame, of course, you can see it, but it's hayhouse.com. I also noticed there's 2002 on the box. But if you look up Hay House in a search engine, you should find it if that current website doesn't work. Or if that website doesn't work, you'll find the current one, is what I meant to say. All right. What do we have for Libra? Libra. This is very organized. Not that that's a bad thing, but where are we going with it? Libra can be very organized, but Libra can also be very... You can roll with it. Kind of like if it's organized or not, you can roll with it. It's kind of what I get. Oh, there's a double card. Somebody wants to be closer to you. This doesn't have to be romance. Could be, but doesn't have to be. I feel like I would keep that in the back of your head. Somebody might have romantic ideas for you. Take it with a grain of salt. You seem to be more pulling back and just kind of watching and wondering what's going on with somebody, and not really understanding why they're acting the way they want, why they act the way they act. May or may not have to do with romance. May or may not. Take it with a grain of salt. Because I feel like I don't know. I just don't know. I recognize that there's possibilities here, but I'm like, I don't know. Why do they want my attention? Why do they want to get closer to me? Three of Pentacles and the Star card. There's things you want to happen here. This could be a work situation. There's a few Pentacles coming in. One of the bigger ones I'm noticing here is the Ace of Pentacles, which could talk about, they want to solidify their connection with you. So it doesn't have to be money or business, but they definitely, this person really wants to get closer to you. I don't know if it really has the long-term energy to make that happen, though. As things keep moving forward, I feel like the energy is compatible, but they might seem like they're all over the place. And it's kind of like they keep moving forward, but they're a little dodgy. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm not really sure. Five of Swords and the Justice card. I feel like one of the reasons they're random is because they're not sure if you like what they're doing. They're trying to impress you, and I feel like you're playing it very careful. You're not saying good or bad to anything. You're just kind of like, what are they doing? And you want to see, like, what are they going to do next? I don't want to prompt them. I don't want to tell them I like that or that I don't like that. None of it's really that overly impactful anyway. It's just kind of like if somebody gives you a bologna sandwich for lunch, or if they give you a bowl of rice. It's kind of like, maybe I like the bologna sandwich. Maybe the rice is okay for today. I don't really care either way. It's fine. I was hungry. I ate it. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Not complaining about it. I don't know if I'm tripping over myself with how happy I was because it was okay. Like, both of those are like, they're okay. I want to see what they're going to do next without me prompting them. I feel like you're holding back and you're just kind of like, I want to see what they're really going to do. When I'm getting the Empress for you is like, does this person fit this situation in a good way? Or I don't know. Like, do I want to bring them closer to what I'm a part of? Or is this a bad idea? Am I possibly going to get sucked into something I don't really want to be a part of? Could be good, could not be. I want to see more of the truth of who they are. They keep trying to figure you out and trying to impress you, though. Whether it's romance or not, I keep getting somebody's trying to impress you. So they seem to think that you'd be good for them, or good for their life, or good for something. But it's not sustainable. They just keep changing direction, and they're trying to figure things out, but they're not going very far with it. I feel like that's another reason why it might be throwing you off. Like, they start searching down an alley here, then they abandon it. They go down this other one, they abandon that. Then they go up in this building, then they abandon that. They're like, and you're like, do they stick with anything? Do they stick with anything? I feel like you have to define the terms here, because it could be easy come, easy go. I'm trying to figure out if they're going to stay. You got strength on your side, pulling it together and watching and really trying to solidify what this person is about. Are you going to, how? Because I realize that's what you're heading for. It seems like that's obvious. That's what you're looking for. It seems like that's very obvious. The Hierophant and then the Eight of Cups. But the Eight of Cups came out upside down, I'm noticing. And it's kind of like, are they going to stay or leave? I want to also know if they're going to stick around, if I can depend on them to really do what they say they're going to do, because they're so random. It's like, even if I do decide I like them, does it matter enough? Like, are they going to last long enough? Are they going to be around long enough, even if I do like them? And if I give them a chance and I don't like them, is that good? Maybe that's for the best. But if I give them a chance and I don't like them, can I be confident that they're going to get lost? How is the next thing coming in? I feel like they have to come forward. I feel like they're going to burn themselves out. Very randomly, very quickly and randomly, I feel like they're going to come forward with the truth. That's what I'm getting from this Eight of Wands. It does have a speed context to it, but I feel like they're coming forward very quickly with what they really want, where they really stand. There's also these cards coming in: Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles, no, Queen of Swords, King of Water, King of Cups. All right, so it's more about the Queen of Swords energy, but they do definitely want to be around you. I feel like this is how it feels. It's more about their communication, their direct communication. It's definitely backed up by the energy that they're very impressed by you, and they feel like they really want to be close to you. They get a version or a feeling of success when they're around you. They're very hyped up in your energy, and they feel like they can create a lot of good things with you. They're coming forward, and I feel like they're showing their poker hand here. They're showing you, this is what I'm about, Libra. I almost said Virgo. This is a Libra reading, but there might be a Virgo connection to this. Take that with a grain of salt. Somebody, like, they just got to get their bearings and solidify, and then they'll be very dependable and a great backup to the situation. Either there's somebody else around it. There might be something. The fact that just kind of tripped in. We're going to put it to the side for now. The Judgment card comes in on your side. I feel like when this comes forward, you're going to know exactly what to do with it. Because I feel like they're going to get burnt out. They're going to burn themselves out and just randomly come forward and tell you what exactly they want. Does this work for you? Page of Swords. And I feel like I'm not really sure. What do you mean? Why are we not really sure? Judgment is in your hands. I feel like I want this person connected, but not too close. So when I find out what they want, if they're too intense and I feel like they're going to be on me constantly, I feel like I'm going to send them on their way. I have a feeling you're going to send this person on their way anyway. Because I feel like they're too intense. And I feel like this is something I don't want to constantly deal with. And when they come forward honestly, I appreciate that. And I feel like you very much do. You appreciate the honesty. But it also is kind of like, yeah, but I don't want to deal with this all the time. This is too much. They may have a lot that they can do, but they're very random. And I don't think this is something I want to be a part of. I feel like I'm going to find a peaceful way to send them on their way. Even though it's the Judgment is in your control. I feel like that's what they're saying. Judgment is in your control when it shows up here. And I don't think it's good for the total situation. I don't think it's good for everybody. I don't think this person's good for the total. I don't think it's good for everybody. And I'm thinking it's going to be too intense. I feel like once the mystery is solved, I'm like, yeah, that's good, and they're honest, and I'm going to be nice to them, but I'm going to send them on their way. When the truth comes forward, wait till the truth comes forward is what they're getting. When the truth comes forward, when the authenticity comes forward, I feel like that's when we're going to kind of like, all right, this isn't going to work. This isn't going to be for us. They're giving, and they're good. They have some good qualities, but this isn't going to match. This isn't going to match here. I feel like they'll be fine when they realize that's the verdict, if you want to put it that way, because it's the judgment card. That's why I'm saying that. I feel like they're going to pull back for a second. They might try to talk about it a little bit with you. I also feel like they're going to realize, all right, I gave it my best shot. I told the Libra my truth. The Libra's not interested, so I'm going to let go. Again, it's questionable. If this has anything to do with romance or not, I guess you'll know if it's not. It seems like a lot of you, this is going to be a business thing where it's kind of like the way this person works. They're looking like they can get connected to you and advance fairly easily. And I feel like you're recognizing that. And you're like, no, I don't think so. I don't think this is going to work. I'm going to send them on their way. I feel like for most of you, you're going to send them on their way. The short answer is they'll wait for them to come forward and tell you their truth. You'll decide, but it'll be easy for you to decide what you want. I don't think it'll be that much of a challenge. So if you decide, no, I actually want this person around, cool. You'll know that right off the bat. Go with your gut instinct. Roll with your gut instinct if it's that way. The major part of this reading is just like wait for them to come forward. It's going to seem very random. They're going to tell you everything. They're going to show you their full poker hand. You'll know what to do. Move forward accordingly. Just wait for that moment. I feel like that's what this whole reading is, just about waiting for that moment. All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you again for watching, and have a great day.